Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome to Damien's Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be wrapping up a trilogy. First, I brought you Natty Ice. Loved it. Then I brought you Natty Light. Loved it, my favorite light beer. So, to wrap it all up, we're going to be bringing the super duper, almighty, all-powerful Natty Daddy, the 8% version. Alright, so good old Natty Daddy. It was introduced back in 2011 by Anheuser-Busch InBev, and it was to compete in the high-gravity malt liquor craze that's kinda, sorta, been going on since the late 90s, early 2000s. So, the calories, from what I've been able to find, is 183 calories, 8% ABV, and it's got the same ingredients as Natural Light. It's just double the ingredients. So they use water, barley malt, cereal grains, hops, and yeast. So it goes corn and rice and or the brewer's dextrose syrup. They also use malt extract and hop extract as well. I've had Natty Daddy a few times. At first, I didn't really like it all that much. I thought it was pretty disgusting. But over time, I've grown to love and appreciate the Natty Daddy. And you got a little bit of everything with the natural line. If you're just looking for a light beer that's got some body, some flavor, and is still good on the wallet or the pocketbook, you go with the natural light. If you want a beer that's still light in body, light in flavor, but still has some good body and some good flavor, just more of a bolder, richer flavor with higher alcohol, you go with the natural ice. But if you just want the super duper heavy duty shit, you go with the Natty Daddy. So enough of me going on, let's crack this bad boy open and get into the review. It smells just like natural ice, actually. Yeah, from what I've been able to tell, what they do is they use the same ingredients as Natural Light, and they jack it up to 8%. They say they concentrate it, so if they concentrate it, probably more ingredients and the ice treatment. Because, yeah, it smells just like natural ice, just stronger. So let's pour it up here in the mug. Alright, so we have a super thick white head. It's clear, bubbly, and it's around the shade of natural ice, maybe like a half shade or maybe just like one shade slightly darker, maybe. But yeah, it's very bubbly, and you'd think for 8% it wouldn't give a head like this, but does give a good head. It's got very, like, foamy, soapy bubbles, which is very peculiar, but pretty cool at the same time. So let's go with the aroma. Oh yeah, smells just like natural ice. Just more bold, and you can definitely tell it's richer, or more rich, excuse me for my lack of sophistication and proper English. So you get some sweetness. It's definitely malty and grainy. Yeasty, bready, like white bread crust. And surprisingly, it does have a relatively decent hop aroma. So, alright. So Natty Daddy, we are off to a good start, my man. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Cheers. Ooh, sweetness. And boozy. Oh man. So right off the bat, it's very sweet. It's very rich and boozy. Oh man. So yeah, definitely sweet, malty, grainy. You really can't discern if it's corn or rice with this one. Um, and then in the middle, you get some white bread crust. And in the end, you do get a good hop bitterness, but throughout the whole duration of the sip, alcohol. Oh man, that 8% is not masked well at all. But to be fair, it doesn't have any horrible aftertaste, and it does finish clean. So the body and mouthfeel, let's see. Oh, the body and mouthfeel are light to medium, and that's probably the reason why that alcohol is just not masked all that well. Let's check the date just to make sure it's got a good date. 163rd day of 2020. So, May? This is July. And it's been stored properly in a cold fridge, so that shouldn't ruin it. Oh man. Natty Daddy's not fucking around. So, how would I rate it? Well, it does taste just like natural ice, just definitely sweeter, richer, and definitely undertaste of alcohol. And there is like no wateriness. It's got a light to medium body, but just the fact that it's this light to this alcohol ratio, the alcohol is not masked that well. But to be fair, minus that, it still does have a good flavor profile. It's just that's bringing it down out of the A range. So we're looking more in the B range. So I would say 85 out of 100, a B, right in the middle of a B. It's not marginally good. It's not very good. It's just good. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The Natty trilogy has been wrapped up. So stick around. There will be more reviews coming. As always, have an excellent one and cheers.